Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through the Internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping live. We're bringing you some ultra rare humor magazine stuff today. 3 issues of a little magazine I just found out about called THWAK. It might be new to you. A lot of you guys know a lot more about this stuff than I do. So let me know in the chat if you've already heard of THWAK and what you think of it. I'll give you a hint though. If you're familiar with the Journal of Madness, you very well might be familiar with THWAK. Anyway, if you're watching live right now, if you're watching this later, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. That's the best way that you can support this channel, continue to help this channel grow and grow. And growing we are. It's like, I'm at like 1,500 subscribers, 1,540 something. And 2 weeks ago, I was at like 1,300. It's kind of nuts, really blowing up, which is pretty exciting. So remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, pretty please, with sugar on top. Do you want to support me in another way? Patreon.com/flippinthrough. Link is down in the description. You can check that out. What do you get? You can get buttons, some cool Mad Artist signature buttons. You can get a 6 set of stickers. You can also get, if you give me enough money, you can get this cool stencil that I've 3D printed. Really great for defacing public and private property. Both are acceptable for any type of defacement that you might want to take part in. Here's something else. Wait, I'll tell you about that in a second. These are the people that I get to thank for their support today. Ben Forsgren, Joey Gesso, Reflection of Perfection, Misamo, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Meadsbury, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. There's a new thing, actually, 2 new things. One is because I've like reached this certain level of subscribers and views and everything, you can join the channel here on YouTube. You can support the channel on YouTube. You can do a membership. And I tried to set them up basically the same way that they're set up on Patreon. So there's like 2 tiers. You can get the buttons, you can get the stickers, and it works that way. So if you want to support the channel, that is another way that you can support it. And oh Christ, I'm gonna stop talking. There's like super chats or something. So if you're like, I don't want to commit to giving you $5 every month out of my paycheck. This hat's bothering me, but also look at my hair. My hair is bothering me. If like a monthly thing seems disgusting to you, if you're repelled by just the idea of giving me money on a regular basis, you can just drop a super chat for like $1 or $2 or $5 or I don't know what it is. And then that is a way to support the channel. Anyway, let's move on from that. That's gauche. No more discussing about how you can give me money. No more at all. Let's say hello to some people that are tuned in right now. Are you tuned in? You better leave a comment down below and I'll say, what's up to you? Stix McFly is here. Wait, what the hell? Stix McFly is here. What's up, Stix? How are you doing? How have you been? David Strickler is here. Hello. Hello, David Strickler. I saw David Strickler discovered, I can't highlight it on this, but he discovered that you're able to comment really early. Like the moment I put the thing live, you can start commenting. So you guys can probably see it. Who else is here? Angel Acevedo, Sketchy Works. Sorry, guys. Sketchy Works is here. It's wood. It is wood. It's wood. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Hello, Flip the Bird. That's right. Hey, this is something I do for subscribers. You know, make little pieces of artwork. I'm going to start working on another one. And what I wanted to do is, I thought it'd be cool. You know, Flip the Bird is kind of standing on this little yellow blob. I thought it'd be cool to do a series of these, of those, the iconography of Mad Magazine, like maybe a Pooyette, a Flip the Bird, do the Zeppelin and just like, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be kind of fun. And then I keep the number one for myself. Cam Hayden, howdy flippers. Flipper children, you thought, never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm editing myself. I'm getting better and better every day at editing myself and the things that I say. Here we have Harvey Esquire. Great to see you, Harvey. How have you been? It sure looks like Flip is standing on a Cheeto. Listen, Sticks, I don't want feedback, okay? I'm an artist. I have an artist's disposition, and that means that any type of feedback I take as a personal attack. So just a heads up. No more, even though it might look like one of those Cheetos puffs, I just really need you to not ever say anything like that ever again. Anyway, and you know what the other nice thing is that I've been I have it set to ultra low latency. So now there's not that like 5-second delay between when I say something and then you comment and then I reply to it. So it should be a lot quicker. Been thawing out. I'm glad to hear that. We went in Minnesota. It went from 18 degrees. I'm sorry. It went from minus 18 degrees to 28 degrees in a 24-hour period. It was, we've had some brutal weather here, but I know that that's not exactly special to us. All right, should we get into THWAK? You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Bop, 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 bop. Well, too bad. Here we... What the hell? Why isn't this... My shortcuts aren't working. Hold on. I have to do... But what if I do this? What the hell? None of these work! God bless it. This is why I can't update... can't do updates minutes before a live stream. Why don't I ever learn from my mistakes? Anyway, this is THWAK. Oh, Vanessa is here. Vanessa, good evening from California. You guys know what I want to do next time? Okay, next time I'm doing the latest Mad from with Kyle Bridget. But what I really want to do is I want to do another call-in show. That's what I want to do. I haven't done a call-in show in forever. I've been chatting is maybe the wrong term, but I've been chatting with Sticks McFly about having him call in. Basically, when I say chatting, I mean like he messages me and then I read it, I reply, and then I forget to follow up on it. So I think a call-in show is long overdue, and we can hear about a little trip that old Sticks McFly took. All right, you guys ready for some THWAK? You ready to get thwacked off? I'm going to take them all out. I got, God bless it. Golly. Okay, so I got a couple THWAKs here. And maybe I'll take them out of the thing. So THWAK, my buddy is a hustler, all right? He goes and he goes on Facebook, he goes on Nextdoor, he goes on all these places and he searches for free things. Things that people are giving away, and then he goes picks them up and he sells them on eBay. He's kind of a genius. Anyway, I asked, he went and just picked up a bunch of magazines from a woman who posted them for free, and he found these. And because I asked him, any humor magazines in there? Mad Magazine, he obviously knows that I want that. They said, anything else humor related, let me know. And he sent me these. And it was like, I saw the pictures and it was like this. I was like, okay, you know, some mad type thing. I don't know. It probably isn't fair to call it a mad type thing, but I don't have better language for that. I was like, okay, all right, that one's interesting. Cool. He sent me this one. It's like, oh, all right. A little James Bond action with several Bonds. Like you have like Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan. I don't know who this loser is. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not like this isn't totally amateur. And then I saw this one. This is the one that piqued my interest, and I'm sure you understand why. Not only do we have Alfred E. Neuman, we have Sylvester P. Smythe. We also have this. Who's this? I forget this guy's names. Kyle would know. The guy from Crazy. It's like the Ignance or no, not Ignance. It's something else. What is THWAK? Okay, wait. What does this mean? Wow, the Trump guy. Anyway, you'll have to let me know what that means. Anyway, this guy, crazy mascot, him. And then on the backside, this. Oops. Now, you guys, you're Mad fans, right? Let's go to Cracked Cover Site. I really want to. I'm kind of annoyed. I wish that my this thing would be working. I have to. Oh, great. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm going to go browser. Okay. So annoying. All right. So anyway, now I'm in my web browser. Wow, the Trump guy. What does that mean? Wow, the Trump guy. I need that explained. Not search issues, you fool. You dumb idiot. Boom. Here we go. The Mad Magazine, number 13. This is like, it's clearly a take on Mad Magazine issue 30. Humor in a jugular vein. Yeah. This cover, Mad's answer to comic book titles. The cover with the smallest title in the world. And let's go back to overhead. Here we have this cover. Jom's answer to poor sales is another lame attempt to capitalize on the greatest humor magazine in the world. Yes, indeed. There you go. Let me. God, this is so annoying. I might have to like reboot the Stream Deck thing. Would you guys be totally bothered if I did that? Let's open Stream Deck. Waiting for OBS. Okay, this is a problem I don't think I can fix without like shutting my camera off. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm so terribly distracted. I thought this one, not number 1, but number 4, the 4th issue of THWAK would be the place to start. I flipped through it a little bit, but not too much. As an April Fool's episode, you should review an issue of Cracked. I wonder where does April Fool's fall? That'd be fun if there's an April Fool's live stream. Ah, it's a Tuesday. Dang it. I like that idea though. There, you guys ready to get into this? Some THWAK magazine? I wish I could remember who this was, who this character is, but I don't think. It's called like the Ipnits. It's not, I'll be honest, it's something that when Kyle told me what it was, I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable because it just sounded like kind of like a slur. And I don't know how to explain it other than that. But anyway, let's get into this. This is Kent Gamble did this. And Kent Gamble is a good artist. Look at that likeness of Alfred E. Neuman. Doesn't this remind you a little bit of like when Mort Drucker would draw Alfred E. Neuman? It does to me. Oh God, sorry guys. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. This is the who's who on this issue. And I'm not going to get my special stand to help with the glare because it's only this page. Everything else is different. Here we have Otis Drakenstein. That's from Thimk magazine. This guy with the head thing, that's from Frenzy. That's from Wacko. That's Otto Leftfield. Oda Leftfield from Wild magazine. Alfred E. Neuman from Mad. Huckleberry Fink from Sick. 7, there's Mean. Irving Forbush from Snafu. Irving Forbush, I remember him. Here we have Stupid Cupid from THWAK. That's their own mascot, Stupid Cupid. Oh, he shows up. There's Stupid Cupid. Like would this be like a Don Duck Edwing, not Duck Edwing, Don Martin style Stupid Cupid? Looks a little bit like that for me. We're gonna get the Nebbish. That's what it is. The Nebbish. No, the Nebbish from Crazy. And then Norman Nebbish from Trash. Sylvester P. Smythe from Cracked. Mr. Muggles from Blast. And then, I don't know why I didn't realize this. This little happy chappy from a little magazine called Trump. That's what Trump was. That's what Trump guy was. I understand that. There. Harvey Kurtzman's Trump. That's it. Wow. You really, you know what? You were very, I should have picked up on that. Oh my God. Well, you know what? You get what you got to take what you can get. All right. That's all I have to say. I be here on April 1st. Very good. I won't be here on April 1st. Let's get into this. So THWAK, there is something else that came with this, but issue 4, Stupid Comics for Stupid People. I think there's some names in here that are going to seem really familiar. Well, that are very familiar. I'm going to need help placing them. I'm not going to lie. Here are some back issues of THWAK. The comic book that started it all. Then there's issue number 1. Then there's THWAK, issue number 2, THWAK magazine, which this one is, that's kind of cool. You have, look at Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. This is, you have Scarlet Witch, Captain America, that Spider-Man lurking there in the background. That's cool. Who did that? This looks like Dave Newton is the signature. THWAK All Monster issue is number 3. So I have 1, 4, what do I have? 1, 4, and 5. Gosh, that cover's pretty cool. Let's zoom on out. Oh no, we're gonna stay zoomed in. Here we are. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to do. I'm gonna view on YouTube. Sorry guys, I wanted to do something over here because I can set a goal. Look at this. I thought this would be funny. You tell me if it's funny. Boom, goal. Boom. All right. Ah. All right. So I set a goal. Super chat. If I get 5 super chats, I had put I will fight Kyle Bridget, but they wouldn't let me do that. So now it just says Kyle versus Patty. There will be a boxing match between me and Kyle Bridget. there won't be. That was, I just want you to know that I just said that to be funny. But I wanted to see how that works. I'm going to close that. Anyway, look at this. We have Martin, publishers, Martin Jalad and Buddy Finethy, editor Martin Jalad, design director Ed Olimpo. Ed Olimpo. Now, this is something else. This is something else that came with these that is super cool. I got Martin Jalad's business cards. Look at that from back in the day. So he is the editor and publisher of this magazine. And then the cracked business card. And I do have to say, the cracked business card, very nice. Much nicer than this business card. This is like, you can see how it's bent. Look at that. Patrick Bateman would not be impressed with that one. This one, though, I think Patrick Bateman would like quite a bit. So my understanding, and I just did a cursory lookup about Martin Jalad. Martin Jalad did indeed work at Cracked. He worked at Cracked during the, shoot, what was his name? It was right before it sucked, or right before it went under. God damn it. I don't know. I forget the name of the guy. Dick Tulka. Dick Tulka. Yes. Okay, that's the other thing that I wanted to bring up. Aside from these kind of cool artifacts, this one is, I think, is especially cool, and I'm really pretty excited to have that. Let's look at the artists and writers. Noel Anderson, Ben Bowling, Carson Demans, Jerry Fuchs, that's a familiar name. Billy Genius. Billy Genius, I don't recognize the name, but I feel like the art style is kind of familiar. Taking these off. Why am I wearing earbuds? I'm not listening to anything. Scott Gosar, Martin Hirchak, Martin Jalad, Garth Jones, that's another one. Andy Lamberti, UGOI, Mad Contributor, Kit Lively, Mike Morse, and Dave Newton. Front cover artist Kent Gamble. Other front cover artist Kent Gamble. So anyway, we're going to just dive right into it. Look at this. They even have this. The featuring page is, you might recognize that from Mad Magazine's Vital Features, where they would just have pictures of the art cropped like this. That's Kit Lively right there. I think maybe this is Billy Genius. I don't know. We're going to have to check it out. Aw, thanks, David Strickler. I really appreciate that. Check that cracked card for traces and tracks. Yeah, famously, we lost all of the cracked original artwork, or a lot of it, not all of it, but they had anthrax sent to the building that they were in, and so everything had to be destroyed, which, I don't know, that seems like unnecessary. This year is going to be the year of the snake. There's no way to check that. There's no way to confirm that that is true. Anyway, going into this is kind of interesting. A little of this and a little of that, just like a letter from the editor. TheMadStore.com with some Tom Richmond art right there. Look at that. Tom Richmond appearing in another Mad competitor, Cracked magazine, and then THWAK magazine. I was sitting on the crapper the other night, perusing the August 1974 issue of National Lampoon. Being the owner of a website that sells humor mags allows me the privilege of keeping a huge stack of stuff that's too trash to sell online in the bathroom. When I ran across an ad for the Yes Art Poster Company of New York, New York. Imagine my surprise when I looked up at the second page of their ad and saw a familiar face. Now I'm starting to think I know why National Lampoon went out of business. Scott Gosar, THWAK Lackey. P.S. Never try to wipe with the lampoon. It's too slick, unlike THWAK, which provides a thorough abrasive cleaning. Anyway, this is kind of cool, and I want to read through this, but not here. A brief history of the modern humor magazine. And they start all the way back in 1877 with Puck magazine. And then they just kind of go on from there, going into Mad magazine, all of the imitators, Crazy, Sick, Cracked, and then National Lampoon even gets a nice shout out. This is, of course, a brief history, right? Like you're not going to get everything. This is the part I think that I think this is so cool. Humor magazine listing. Do you have one of each of these? Are you a true mad collector if you don't own a humor magazine from all of these humor magazine publishers? I don't know. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you are required to own one. I don't understand what you're talking about, so I'm not going to lie. The Simpsons showed the In Sync episode when the Mad Magazine building got demolished by a missile. Yes, I went to the Mad Magazine building once, or tried to. Didn't go well. But look at this. This is kind of cool. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in here that I've never heard of. Puck, Judge, Ballyhoo, Foo, Mad, Snafu, Lunatical, Crazy Man Crazy, Trump, This Magazine Is Crazy, Humbug, Nuts, Cracked, Frenzy, Thimk, Panic. Hold on. 50. Is this in order? 57. Oh yeah, I guess Trump and Humbug. I need to get Humbug. That's Frenzy, Thimk, Panic. What's the other one? Plop. I'm thinking of Plop. I hope Plop better get on this. Loco, Zany, Frantic, Shook Up, Sick, Help, Fooey, Pow, Yell, Wild. Spoof, Blast, Up Your Nose and Out Your Ear, Grin, Plop. There we go. National Periodical Publications. Yeah, before DC Comics was called DC Comics, it was called National, but I thought by 1973 they had, I guess maybe on paper they hadn't, like legally they were still National Periodical Publications. Crazy, Looney Sports, The National Crumb, Parody, Trash, Wacko, Barf, Warped, Jab, Mean, Nuts, and THWAK. So now I have THWAK, Nuts, I have Parody, I have Plop, I think I have a Crazy, I have one Help. I should go through my non-mad collection and see what there is. Here we have Martin Hirchak. Golly, it's 1985. It's 1954. Do you know where your kids are? Smash. Hey, you little son of a. Mind your own business, Daddy-o. Damn. Kids these days are unbelievable. Where do they get this stuff from? Word, crime, comics. You know what? Comics Code Authority, RIP. I do love, you can't see it because the dumb StreamYards thing. Right there. Approved by the Comics Code Authority. Right up there in the upper corner. No Bad. Well, in defense, Bad came out a couple years ago. Right? You're talking about, maybe we're talking about different ones. What is this? What is that? What are those little guys? How do you do those little guys? I don't know. Anyway, I got very distracted by that. Let's keep going. Here we have a THWAK look at abusement parks. Thought this is pretty cool. Oh wait, I can get rid of these little guys. I don't know. Are you guys seeing that moire effect? I was talking about Bad Mag. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same one then. Is this a Wimmel builder? I don't know. I don't know if it counts, but it's a pretty fun one. What is this line for? It's the longest line I've ever seen. The bathroom. There's not a lot of text. There's like just like little tiny ones. Here's Mickey Mouse getting punched in the nose. Hey, my door's open. I like that. What do you mean you're closed? I've been standing in this line for half an hour. This really happened to me once. Dave Newton is the artist of this. This is cool. It's sort of, uh-oh. Oh, look at now it's all little guys. Where the hell do you guys get these little guys? No moire effect. I'm having bandwidth issues. Are you sure it's not me? I hope you're the only one. Sometimes my internet can be so goofy. Here we go. Some THWAK ailments we wish we could cure. It is kind of interesting. Like the more you see these things, like humor magazines, I'm going to restate that. It's an I statement. These glasses are driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. The more I see, the more other humor magazines I see, the more I understand what a massive influence Mad Magazine was on everything, right? It's like, it's kind of obvious when you think about like sort of Mad references or like maybe like TV and movies making fun of things in a way that Mad Magazine would. But it's like almost every single humor magazine has formats like this. They have like a little introduction, just like this, where it's like there's a paragraph and then the end of the paragraph ends up being the title. And then you have like this format where it's like this two image thing. You have stuff like the Wimmel builders, which they didn't invent Wimmel builders, right? But they used them in a way that was like, I don't know, pretty awesome, pretty humorous, one might say. Hey gang, hey Honk Steady, what is up? Great to see you. I wish I haven't met that woman from Chile. I'm sorry that you had a bad experience with a Chilean woman. I'm sorry. Here we have, look at, there's a man honking and then getting run over. Diagnosis, horn and finger disease. Symptoms, afflicted displays extended middle finger. Afflicted displays extended middle finger and blares car horn at slightest provocation. Suggested remedy, monster truck therapy session. I like these little illustrations. Here we go. Diagnosis, foot and dew disease. Foot and dew disease. Anyway. Subject tends to step everywhere that the neighbor's dog has pinched a loaf. Suggested remedy, 5 pounds of charcoal and a Vietnamese cookbook. You know, but here's the thing. You know, I asked my dad once if he ever ate dog. And this is a true story. And he said, yes. Yes, Patty, I've eaten dog before. And I said, what did it taste like? And he was like any kind of wild animal. It's just, it was tough and it was fine, but I probably wouldn't eat it, make a habit out of it. And then I said, Dad, where did you eat dog? He said, when I was in Vietnam. So, I don't know. But that was 70s Vietnam. Also, who gives a shit about dogs? Like, I don't care about cows, and they're cuter than dogs. I don't care about kangaroos. People eat kangaroos. Let somebody eat a dog. Who cares? Anyway. They had mad in Chile? All I know, they had condorito. Is that a Spanish joke that I'm not going to understand unless I speak Spanish? I imagine that dogs that you eat are different than dogs that you have as pets. That's my guess. That is all I'm going to say, is I would warrant that they're two different things. Husky are cute fluffers. No, I won't take it back. I'll eat a husky. I'll eat your dog. All right? All right, sketch? Oh, more little guys. All right, here's Gesundheit by Kit Lively. Kit Lively, you can see he posts some of this stuff. He'll post some on Instagram, some of the stuff that he did in Cracked. And I'm assuming in this, where it's him doing the artwork before he's, like when he was in Mad, sorry, when he was in Mad, he was like pairing with other people. He would have an artist that he would work with. I feel like he and David DeGrand may have done some work together. Raw Lion Taming 101 final exam today. Wrong end, D minus next. That poor lion. I like Kit Lively's artwork. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it, I don't know, it reminds me of like, I think it reminds me a little bit of Duck Edwing or Paul Peter Porges. Like, the fact that this doesn't look like a lion doesn't matter to me. It's charming. The Little Train Who Couldn't, a child's first look at impotence. Gesundheit. Whispering Wind, Leper Colony. These are great. Common first date mistake. The Hitler was misunderstood symposium. Say, this looks interesting. This is sort of, is this like prescient, some of the stuff that's been in the news? The somewhat mysterious but nonetheless noteworthy origin of super glue. That's good. That's a nice, listen, people eat horse. We don't, do you care that people eat horse? People turn horse into glue. Yeah. This is like stuff Kit posts on Facebook. Yeah, and I think it's all, yes. It's some of the stuff, I've seen some of the stuff he posts, and it's like pretty dark. Here we have Generation THWAK. Is this where THWAK comes from? Art and text by Noel Anderson. These are cool illustrations. Look at Andy Capp in the background. Now you might be noticing that I'm not reading this because it's a lot of text, okay? Yeah, I think that the Hitler one I'm going to post. I posted that I was going through this and did a little thing at him, you know, like a little at thing. I don't know if he saw it or not, but yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a cool dude. Here, let me see if I can pull up. But yeah, I wonder if they're, yeah, a lot of the stuff that he posts on Instagram too is like this, I'm assuming THWAK era type stuff. Here we have Boing, an ad parody. The THWAK I've noticed specifically with this one is it is like more adult oriented, but it's not like, I don't know if it's like crude to the point where you're like, it'd be totally inappropriate. This guy looks kind of like George Bush. Hey, Joe, something's different about you. Did you get a raise? No. Did I get a raise? No. Did you shave your mustache? No. I remember this ad. I think I remember this ad. YouTube.com. Old Viagra. What is that called? Commercial. Oh yeah, Bob Dole did it. Viagra commercial. This is nuts. Do you shave your mustache? You've been working out? No. Just walking around the office with a boner. Hey, this is a family show. Watch it. THWAK. Come on. Soprano image. Oh, like the Sharper Image catalog. Pinky Rings by the dozen. This is artist and writer Mike Morse. See, this is why I want, like, I either want Kyle Bridget to go through this and tell me who worked for Cracked, or we need something like a genuine Cracked cover site web page. And we just don't have that. We have crackedcoversite.com, but as you guys know, it redirects to madcoversite.com. Hold on, let me. That's got a funny text. Yeah, we need something like that because I don't know. Some of these guys, I'm pretty sure, were in Cracked magazine. But I like this. The artwork is good. All of the layouts are good. I mean, this guy came from Cracked magazine, so it's like, oh, Kyle? Kyle's busy. I had invited him on to do to go through that latest Mad issue, but he's busy. He's a busy dude. You know, sometimes I forget he doesn't just sit around and do YouTube all day. He's also a working artist, and yeah, so then he has like actual work that he has to attend to that's not coming on my show and goofing off with me. Yeah, which is a bummer. I wish that that's what his job was, is just to talk to me. When the planets align, Jerry Fuchs. Jerry Fuchs, I'm almost certain that he was a Cracked guy. Almost positive. But I wonder if there's like other guys like maybe Mark Arnold or anybody who was at Cracked that would have also and at Cracked during that time that would have been here, or oh, I wonder if Hugh Evans. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's just check. Look at that. THWAK #1. They just totally ape the Mad thing. You don't have to. Tom Anderson, Billy Genius, Mark and Herchek, Martin Jalad, Dave Newton, Anthony Owlsley. Owlsley? Hold on. Owlsley? Wait. Oh, Owlsley. Oh, I was thinking of Patrick Owlsley. Different guy. John Hett. Okay. So no. Noel Anderson, Ben Bowling, Art Brew, Jerry Fuse, Billy Genius, Jay Lynch, Mike Morrison, Dave Newton. No, so it seems like they just had. Gosh, I wonder what other Kit Lively stuff is in here. Do you guys care if I just like try to see real quick? And then look at this, like the mad peek behind the scenes, right? Damn, this is cool. This guy put together a kind of a cool magazine. The THWAK Book of Al Qaeda and Taliban Holiday Carols. How fun is that? Oh my God. Apocalypse Pockets. Yeah, that's Billy Genius. Okay, where's Kit Lively? That's the only thing I care about. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is some of this stuff is, yeah. Okay. I'm almost certain I've seen some of that stuff on his Instagram. This is the moment we've been waiting for. After all these millennia, all 9 planets are lined up directly in front of the sun in a straight line. There's only 8 planets. My equipment bowl. Oh, oh my God. That's fun. I like that. That's a fun way to play around with perspective. THWAK presents Not in This Lifetime. President Bush pardons the Menendez brothers, suddenly scraps his missile defense initiative, and correctly pronounces the word legislature all in the same day. Wait, when did this come out? Bush was president? 2001. All right, this is a post 9/11 humor magazine. 2001. That's funny. We had the same question basically at the same time. Yeah, this is a cool magazine, guys. This is like sometimes the knockoffs or like the humor magazines kind of stink and it's a little bit disappointing. This is cool. Not goofing off on a Sunday night. That's sacrilegious. I agree. Windows ME runs for an entire hour without freezing up. I don't remember Windows ME. Spike Lee produces a documentary depicting white America's contribution to the betterment of African American culture. That's a little bit of a hot take. Listen, if you're going to have a humor magazine, I kind of like it if you do some sort of like push the envelope in a lot of ways. Why no freaky? Why why no freaky? Oh, yeah, because it was in 2001. Yes. You buy a 12-ounce bag of potato chips and you get 12 ounces of potato chips. I think that is what you get. I don't think that they count the air that they pack in there. Shaquille O'Neal starts hitting 90% of the free throw line. I never followed basketball, but I knew that he was not very good at free throws. The Weakest Link host, Ann Robinson, tells her contestants, "Wow, I'm really impressed with all of you. What a great bunch," then proceeds to present each with a dozen roses. Today's topic on the Jerry Springer Show: my wife and I are madly in love, the kids are straight A students, and I just landed my dream job. A major sports star declares that he wouldn't think of charging $30 for an autograph. Saturday Night Live offers up several butt-gusting, side-splitting sketches during the final half hour of its weekly broadcast. I kind of like the whole concept of this is just like, inverting what is expected. Because it kind of opens it up for just like ripping on everything. You just take anything that's beloved from any perspective and just say the opposite, and whoever doesn't like that thing will find it amusing. Eminem's new rap mega hit, Gay's Okay If It's Your Way, enters the Billboard charts at number 1. Bill Cosby returns to primetime television as an... Bill Clinton returns to primetime television as an aging pimp with a supporting cast of over-the-hill prostitutes and crack dealers. Felicia Rashad co-stars as a madam. Oh my goodness. And here we have Billy Genius. Billy Genius is kind of cool. This is like, it's like Crumb This guy loves Robert Crumb. You can tell, right? I wonder what Billy Genius is up to. Let's see. Let's look up on Instagram. That's the only way. Billy Genius. Billy the Genius. Billy Genius. Nope, that's not it. What if I do Billy Genius art? Oops. No. I don't know. Nothing's coming up. Anyway, so I wonder, I mean, obviously, Billy Genius is a nom de plume. But yeah, good Christians, let this not happen to thee. Come on, Bible boy, what do you have to say for yourself? Well, there's that something that the Bible says about this, but I just can't remember. Maybe this'll jog your memory. Straineth thou unduly to recall that perfect scriptural response to vicious attacks from thine heathen brethren? Get that biblical passage right every time with the Psalm Pilot. Amazing versatility, ungodly memory capacity, truly organized religion. Psalm 27, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? All 150 psalms in the palm of thine hand. This is cool. This is really cool. By Godco. Look, I mean, look at that. Look at the lettering is really, really cool. I love that. Wow. Way to go, Billy Genius. I wonder if I could get a hold of any of these people. A THWAK look at prehistoric dentistry. This is Martin Jalad. I don't, okay. And then I think this is like a page that they didn't have to fill. Now we're going to go into this. We're going to flip it over because the Journal of Madness, you guys almost certainly have heard of this. The Journal of Madness. Oh, wait, damn it. I just had something up about it. Damn it. All right, let's see. All right. There we go. So here we have, I don't know, this is collect-mad.com. Wait a second. Is that what they were talking? Oh, themadstore.com. I wonder if that is a thing. I'm going to look that up. Themadstore.com. Let's see what this brings us. Oh, God. Oh, brother. Well, this is what I'm talking about. This is an issue of Journal of Madness. Oops. So here we have Collect Mad. The Journal of Madness is a fanzine. It's a quarterly magazine about Mad and Alfred E. Neuman and their influence on popular culture, advertising, and satire in America since the 1870s. The Journal of Madness contains only original feature-length articles, interviews with Mad staffers and artists, and collector information. Nothing within the journal is reprinted from other sources unless it is illustrative and with permission. The Journal of Madness welcomes reader submissions of written work. The Journal of Madness is available in the months of February, May, August, and November at $25 per year. The journal is 40 pages plus per issue, and we are only limited in length due to printing costs. The journal will also feature full-color covers periodically. The journal is distributed nationwide, but only in about 20 markets, so please email them here. Anyway, did the Mad Store? No. Okay, so the Mad Store is no longer a thing. Jay Smith. What up, Jay Smith? Thanks for dropping a comment. You know what? That's a good thing to remind everybody of. If you are watching right now, wait a second. Here we go. If you're watching right now, tuning in for the first time, or you've been watching since the very beginning of this broadcast, give this video a thumbs up. Pretty please with sugar on top. That's what I want more than anything. It's a like, a subscribe, and a comment. All right, that's all I ask. Do those three things, pretty please. It means a lot to me. Let's get back to the overhead though. Okay. You guys have no idea how hard it is without my little buttons that I can like hit and have it bring me places. Anyway, so this is an issue. This is issue number 15 of Journal of Madness. And so I was a little bit surprised by this because when I opened it and saw it, it's like, I know the Journal of Madness. I know that. So I was kind of excited by that. Everyone welcome Jay now. Welcome, Jay. Here we have some information about the Journal of Madness. First is put out by Poop. $20 for 4 issues quarterly, February, May, August, and November. Individual issues, John E. Hett, Journal of Madness in Michigan, J Madness at Hotmail. I wonder if I could look up John Hett on Instagram. That's the only way I know how to find people. If they don't have an Instagram, they may as well be just a total and complete man of mystery. John Hett. He's an artist. No, this isn't the same John Hett. This is a different John Hett. Anyway. Okay, well, that was not very useful. Rock Knight. Oh, I said hi to Rock Knight, right? Anyway, welcome, Rock Knight. Publishers, editor, Flat Broke, John Hett. Copy boy, Mike Slaubaugh. Covert Activities editor, Continuity. Alan Bernstein, the guy who made When We Went Mad. Look at that. Doug Shrem, John Hett, Subscription Bunny, Attitude and Ambiance, The CIA and the Ties. Contributors, Tom Anderson, Mitch Berg, Stephen Brown, Kent Gamble, John Hett, Martin Gilad, and the gang at THWAK, Ed Norris, Doug Shimon, Mike Slaubaugh, and DJ Williams. Special thanks to Mike Gidwitz, Frank the Article Guy Newsel, Christine and Thomas Hett, their loyal subscribers. Career opportunities, the ones that never knock. Joe Strummer, RIP. R.I.P. in peace. Now, if you guys were like looking very closely at that page, you would see the thing that I was most excited about. Here's Kent Gamble, desperately seeking notoriety. Inspired by Jared Brent Johnson's brilliant series, Desperately Seeking Alfred, and his recent tracking of Alfred E. Neuman action figure with billions of dollars worth of GPS equipment, this article will provide an in-depth analysis of the elephant graveyard of mad toilet paper. I have mad toilet paper. I don't know where it is. Anyway, Mort Drucker speaks. Here's a cool interview with Mort Drucker. Yeah, look at that. Mort Drucker doing the art from Bob Hope comic. Is that from National Comics too? That's cool. And look at Work in Mad. Wait, is this? It's Mort Drucker. That looks like Wally Wood, though. That looks like Mort Drucker doing a Wally Wood. Doesn't that? Very interesting. Some cool caricature work. I mean, they really they go all out on this. Oh, sorry guys. I ate a lot of meat today, so I'm dying here. The Art and Artifacts of Mad's Dave Berg. This unique sale is being conducted by Mitch Berg, son of Mad's Dave Berg. Let's see if he has an Instagram. Search. Mitch Berg. Oh, you guys. Here's an old guy. No, this probably isn't him. Okay. All right, this is just another man named Mitch Berg. I don't know. I got to find this Mitch Berg guy. This Dave Berg has a son. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I'm wearing my Dave Berg sweater, my Dave Berg High School. All right. I love Dave Berg. I'm going to have to find him. Anyway, his son, in an effort to meet the demand by Dave's fans to own a piece of comic book history, the sale contains Dave Berg's original art, Mad premium items and personal effects such as photos and even some of Roger Kaputnik's trademark corncob pipes. If you are an advanced collector or you just want a panel from the lighter side to remember your favorite Mad artist, then contact Mitch Berg. Wait a second. Should I call Mitch? Would that be crazy to call Mitch Berg right now? Should I missed here. Google voice.google.com. Come on, Harvey. You know I do love Dave Berg. Now, do I love the lighter side of? No. No, I do not, and I would never say that I do. No, I'm not going to call this number. I'm not going to call it live. But look at all the stuff that you can get in this. Pages from the Dave Berg books. Dave Berg's Mad Staff gold logo pin from the 1960s. Holy smokes. Look at the money. And this is in $2001. $2,000 for the pin. Mad Alfred E. Neuman's silver watch that Dave Berg wore. $100? Custom made Dave Berg looks, listens, and laughs watch that he wore. I do have to say, it's weird that it's like he wore this. He put this on his body. I don't know that that does anything for me. 7 of Dave's corncob pipes. $95 each. Avenue Concepts Plus watch. A lot of watches. Mad Magazine said autographs by almost everybody from Mad. Call for price. If you gotta ask, you can't afford it. Original art, 11 nude female art paintings and drawings from live models. German Mads. Photos of him. Rough art, DV's pencil roughs. That'd be cool. Get some roughs. Xerox copies of originals. $50 for a Xerox copy of an original. Okay. Dave Berg takes a loving look from the Spain one. Mad Trash file copies in English. File copy. $75 for a set of 3. I mean, like, some of this is like, it's just stuff, right? One, one color drawing of Dave Berg with his head attached to his foot. That's cool. That's cool. He would do the signature where it would be like a foot. It was his head that goes into a foot. One copy of the ridiculously expensive Mad hardcover book, Berg file copy. I don't know. I think that I understand. Shoot an email to him. But this is like, that's over 20 years ago. Do you really think that he has the same? It's webtv.net. Webtv.net. Like, what is that even? I actually am curious about like getting, I said this recently. I do want to start collecting some original artwork. I've got original artwork from Kyle Bridget, or original colors. It's like he did a copy of okay, webtv.net doesn't exist anymore. I have original colors from Kyle Bridget. I do have Bob Clark original artwork, not for Mad Magazine though. So I really only have one type of original artwork from Mad, and that's from Kyle Bridget, which is like, I still am just so pleased that he sent that to me. Yeah, I don't, looks at the planet, the lighter side of .com, bigapplecomics.com, the lighter side of .com. Should we go to this? Here, maybe I'll hide that phone number just in case. Let me see. What was that website? The lighter side of .com. Boom, not secure. Big Apple Comics, bigapplecomics.com. Down for maintenance. Okay. I am curious if there's a way to get a hold of him, because it would be like, if I could get a Dave Berg piece of original artwork, I'll tell you the only stuff that I would want is stuff pre lighter side of. I have truly zero interest in owning lighter side of. That's not true. I'm sorry. I lied already. I'm just not that excited about the lighter side of. I like his earlier stuff. And I've shown a lot of examples of his earlier stuff on this channel, and it's just amazing. So here are the people: Mad Aficionado, Ed Norris, John Hett, Kent Gamble, that's the artist who did the cool cover, Tim Johnson. Tim Johnson is the one that does the sale, the auctions. You wish the Green Bay Packers would obtain defensive tackle William Gaines from the Washington Redskins. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Who said that? I'm going to eBay. I wonder how much journal. Wonder if any Journal of Madnesses are on there, dude. Who said they're? Well, I buy stuff from the auctions that came from the editors. It's eerie. I mean, I get, like, listen, I'm not, like, the fact that something was owned by somebody, that doesn't do anything for me. I get there's like other people in the world who have other opinions. Here, let me see. Boom, web browser. Okay. I love early Dave Berg. Tim couldn't do an auction last October, but there should be one in April. Okay, check this out. Journal of Madness. They aren't that expensive. The fanzine. Publisher file copies. This is, okay, so this is Journal of Madness. That's not that bad. These might be kind of fun to collect. I am curious. So this must be, boom, Madness 6363. This is the guy who does it. Origami Bust, 2 sheets, Journal of Madness, 25th. Wow. All right. Well, guys, listen, don't go out buying all these, all right? Please. It's going to take me a minute to get to that, so don't buy them out from under me. Let me see. Overhead. Boom. Okay. Mad about satire, the forming of American iconoclasm. Iconoclasm. But again, I mean, this is like all the articles and stuff, so it doesn't really make sense to like read all of that. But this is neat. I'm gonna sit down and read all through this. Berg's Eye View Department. Below is a cool piece from the collection of Tom Anderson. It's not known who this was drawn for, but Dave looks a bit apprehensive about showing the editor his art. Isn't it refreshing to see that even the old pros get nervous? Oh, and it's on Mad Letterhead. On the next page is a great article sent in by Mitch Berg on his New Rochelle, New York nightclub, The Palace. According to Mitch, the club was one of the earliest discotheques and featured all the popular national acts of the time. But the coolest element the club had to offer was that it doubled as a cartoon museum with art from many comic book and mad greats. Oh, that's what this is. Club owner Mitch Berg. Wow. Okay. This is very interesting. Is Mitch Berg still alive? Westchester Weekend. Where it? New Rochelle. Oh, should I start doing some detective work? That's my question. Should I start stalking Dave Berg? That's the question on everybody's mind. Should I start sending letters to his house? Oh no, I'm not going to peel that off yet. Anyway, you guys, if you thought that was good, this is like what's extra nice. I still got 2 issues of THWAK. Yes. So, I mean, we did look at the one, like the 5th one, but I think this is actually like, this is pretty good. I sent Kyle some pictures of THWAK, and he had a good suggestion. He said that I should scan these and put them onto the archive. So I think I am going to try to do that. I need access to a scanner, though. I don't know what the cost is of scanning. Maybe I could ask my boss if I could use the whatchamacallit, the scanner at work. Let me see. I'm going to go to Mad News. I'm going to go back to here. Anyway, what else is on you guys' mind? That's like, I don't really want to start a new one. Oh, look at this one. I also got this. Have you guys seen this? Drippy Town, Comics and Stories. This is another one where it's just like, one, it's like kind of a weird size because you think that it's comic size, but then you compare it to the height of a magazine. So it's like magazine height, comic width. Kind of an odd combo. But yeah, this is another one that's like really filled with some cool kind of, I don't know, comics with an X, you know, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't know how many of these names I recognize. Some of the artwork does look a little bit familiar. But yeah. I love watching your videos when I wake up and when I'm drin soda. drinking. All right, I was like, that fell apart. Well, hey, thank you. I'm glad that you watched the videos. I'm glad that all of you guys tune in every week and every other week for these live streams. If you haven't already, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. That's what I need from you. That's all I need from you. If you do want to support the channel another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. There's also should be some type of button or link to become a channel member. And whether you go through Patreon or the YouTube one, you can still get those same cool perks. Shout outs for every video and every live stream. And 6 set of stickers, stuff like that. You guys, I think I flipped through everything that I can flip through at this point. I hope to come back in 2 weeks with either Kyle Bridget flipping through the latest Mad magazine, or yes, even comments like this really help out the algorithm. So you can just comment nonsense and it will help me, which is great. It's a great system for me. But anyway, I'll either come back with Kyle Bridget next week or bringing back a classic, The Call-In Show. That is what I am thinking. So again, one last time, hit like, hit subscribe. Do it now. I'm going to say some thank yous for those people who joined us. Vanessa, have a great evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jay Smith, thank you. Angel Acevedo, Sketchy Works, thank you so much for tuning in. Punk Rock Playroom, thank you for tuning in. Sticks McFly, Harvey Esquire, you guys are all-time greats. Rock Knight, thank you so much for tuning in. Who else? Cam Hayden was here. Who else? Anyway, good night, everybody.